Big news today. If you are planning to get an EV, today is your last day to get the federal tax credit worth thousands of dollars. I want to bring in the expert Brian Moody, with executive editor, and Kelley Blue Book in Auto Trader, two institutions I always use when I'm looking for a car. Brian, thanks so much for joining us. Let's talk about, first of all, the quick basics here. If you were buying a new EV, $7,500 tax credit comes right off when you're purchasing it. Used, right. I think it was $4,000, but only on certain vehicles, right?
Right. Only on certain vehicles. They have to meet year of manufacturer qualifications. Also, for both, you have to meet income qualifications. We as taxpayers don't want to be funding, nice electric cars for people who could otherwise just afford it anyway. But there are some minor restrictions, but for the most part, it's been a pretty good program for people that wanted to get into an electric car.
Yeah, heavily used to really help the industry. So that leads me to the next question. You know where I'm going here. What's going to happen to the EV industry? Do the experts think that that's going to take a hit? A lot of people are going to say, hey, I'm going to buy gas now. I don't get the $7,500 credit.
Yeah, it's possible, but here's the good news in all that. So definitely there's going to be a drop-off because everyone rushed to get this last taxpayer-funded incentive. Of course, it's going to drop off after that. That makes sense. But that doesn't mean that nobody wants an electric car. Remember, Tesla was selling plenty of electric cars before the incentive came along. Bingo. They'll probably sell plenty afterwards. And what I think is going to happen is the good ones, the great ones, are going to rise to the top. And that's actually better for electric cars and better for electric car buyers because it will be based on merit and competitive things like value, pricing, and longevity. And that's kind of where we need to be, not just, well, this is the car that I get a discount for.
Well, and you bring up a good point, too. It also stands to reason that this is good competitively speaking, because automakers, this is not a trend that's going away, like you said. Are automakers, are states giving incentives on their own, changing things on how they price stuff? What's your take on how this is going to spell out?
I think automakers are going to offer their own incentives on some of these cars. There's also some early evidence that Ford and GM are already doing that in a way to extend it through their financing arm. I think that you're going to see more automakers add some money, but more importantly, this is something that could happen. They could offer electric cars in the near future with a smaller battery and less of a range to keep the price down. If you live someplace that's nearby, you never commute into the city. Right. You only stay, like, say, in Roseville or something like that. An electric car could be great for you, and you don't need a 500-mile battery.
Well, I mean, okay, excellent point there. And this is one of my biggest criticisms. Everybody's talking about battery life, fear of not being able to charge. This could be the catalyst to have a car that goes 150 miles and you charge it every third day at home. Like I live about half an hour away from the station. That would fit me perfectly. I mean, that's what we're talking about here, right?
Exactly right. Now, that would work out well. The removing of the carpool lane access for single occupants is also going to hurt electric car sales. But here's what I think shoppers should do. If you really do have a long commute and you do really want one of these types of cars, you burn less gas, it pollutes less, look into a hybrid. I think hybrids are going to all of a sudden be in greater demand. Hybrids like the Prius and others are a good compromise.
Well, and also you got to punch the numbers. I mean, even if you still have to pay the extra $7,500 that everybody else, it still might cost you less in gas and maintenance on the car, which is a big one for electric vehicle. Do the math before you go in. And if you do want that, I mean, you got to hurry out to the dealership if you want one today and get that tax credit.
True.
Brian, thank you so much for helping us see, well, a little bit of the future at any rate. We really appreciate it. Thank you.